What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Comedy Dak 24, back here on the channel. This time, I had a different video planned for today. But today, instead, what we're going to be doing is taking a look at the new Dragon Ball Fighters update patch. I'm really excited. You guys know how much I love Dragon Ball Fighters. I've made several videos on the channel about Dragon Ball Fighters. Probably one of my most probably the videos that I make the most on the channel are Dragon Ball Fighters. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at these patch notes. And tomorrow this should be going live. So we're gonna be, you already know we're coming at it. All right. Jumping attacks. So they make it harder for jumping attacks to miss crouching opponents when they are performed after a super dash while in sparking blast. Oh, so this is a mix-up tool now. So this makes it easier to use in combos and as a mix-up tool. So could this be like an overhead or a low as jumping attacks? I don't know how much I like that, though. So Super Dash no longer launches opponents on grounded hits during Sparking Blast. Interesting. So this just makes it so that Guard Cancel makes it so that Guard Cancel, you can't do Guard Cancel anymore when you do a diagonal. Ultimate Z change, they fixed the bug with the Ultimate Z change, so that's pretty cool. Alright, now we're going to character specific stuff. So a lot of things that I'm looking at now, I kind of looked at this pre-recording this video, but pretty much what I've seen so far is that you can super dash halfway through a or a beam or Kamehameha, I guess in some cases, which is pretty freaking cool, I guess. But I don't know how that's gonna work. I'm gonna have to see that in action in order to, like, see, to really truly look at it, So just for Super Saiyan Goku, he doesn't look like he got anything crazy. They added an invincibility to the flurry kick, which is a pretty cool thing. They added more damage to Super Kamehameha. Reduced recovery for the standing S. They sped up his Ki Blast where he just kind of pushes him out. Super Dash kick increased. Okay, so his Super Dash and then a medium increased the attack's damage. All right, nothing. I don't think there's anything too crazy for Super Saiyan Goku. Oh, this was Super Saiyan Goku and then Super Saiyan Vegeta. So the consecutive Ki Blast was Vegeta's. I'm an idiot. I can admit I am an idiot. So they just sped up his consecutive Ki Blast, which was already his best tool as it was. Which means that... Interesting. Which may make the assist even better. Which I already thought that assist was top 5, which is pretty much what made the character at this point. So interesting. Piccolo, his jumping heavy can now be jump cancel. So his 2H can be jump canceled. Piccolo's already good. I don't know why they need to do this. They sped up his Demon Slicer. They added invincibility to Demon Shocker. Cool. Gohan, they sped up they sped up the motionless Kamehameha, which was just the one where he shoots it up. And then Father-Son Kamehameha, they sped up the startup. Interesting. So they're speeding up a lot of level 3 things. This is something I didn't look at. Frieza. Let's look at if Frieza has anything interesting. It does. Frieza again getting shafted, standing heavy or crouching heavy, so his 2H is sped up, which doesn't do much. His 2H already sucked. It doesn't even count as a 2H. It sucks. Now this is juicy. Ginyu, I saw some of Ginyu's and it's kind of juicy. So this right here, adding invincibility to Ki Blast from partway through the motion to the end of the motion. So he has Ki Blast invincibility when he's when he's doing the Ginyu Force. So the Ginyu Force got the Nappa treatment, and now they are Ki Blast invulnerable. That's crazy. Like, and now his Ki gauge increases when he does his B assist as well. Like, Ginyu might be pretty good now. I'm not gonna lie. Trunks, poor Lotus. Super Dash can now be performed during the later half of Masenko. So that's just the beam thing. Again, most characters who had a beam already got that treatment. They sped up his Shining Slash, and then they made Shining Slash go further in the air. So that's about it. I mean, it's not like Trunks was bad. I don't think he was terrible. I think he was pretty good. I don't know what they could have added to make him like that next level, but this isn't bad. Cell, Rolling Crush, sped up. His Rolling Crush in the heavy was sped up to final hit startup. The mid-air version final hits now move Cell forward. His Kamehameha can now be super dashed halfway through. Nothing crazy. I'm gonna need to see some of this stuff in action in order to really gauge it, which I'm probably gonna go through. I'm probably gonna go with my main team tomorrow and see what happens. Android 18, reduced knockback on block for the standing light attack, increase the standing medium distance. Destructo Disc actually is a lot faster now. So that's about it. That's all the good stuff that I can see for 18. Gotenks. He has recovery on his medium. Super Dash, obviously, can now be performed midway through. They increase the attacks on the rolling kick. Super Ghost Kamehameha or Kamikaze. They finally did something useful and made recovery for that stupid move. Gosh. So, Krillin. Alright, so let's see what Krillin got. Grounded version can now move behind opponents, increase the distance during the grounded attack version. Grounded increased recovery when following up from the ground version. Adjusted the distance moving forward from the mid-air version. Oh, so you could use this in strings a lot better. I guess they kind of gave him the I don't know. I can't tell if this is good or bad. I have to look at how much the recovery is, though. They're not specific on how bad recovery he's gonna have from that. So it may be like a frame of recovery more, or like 5 frames of recovery more, which would be crazy. Sensu Bean, they actually took away a lot of recovery for Sensu Bean. You can this right here makes Krillin crazy because his Kamehameha is already super fast, and then now halfway through it, you can super dash midway through it. So that makes Krillin pretty good already, because his Kamehameha was kind of like his best thing about him, because he could do it super fast. Alright, Kid Buu. Yeah, Kamehameha. They added invincibility to the Mystic Arm. So that's like his grab. And it's invincible to jumping attacks. Okay, so they're buffing Kid Buu now. They're making Kid Buu. Holy crap, they're making Kid Buu good. Never thought I'd see that they would be buffing Kid Buu again. Majin Buu, they sped up the attack of that. Dive Bomb, they added invincibility to Dive Bomb to jumping attacks. They added invincibility to Dive Bomb Heavy. Cartwheel, they sped up the ground version's startup. Nappa's already really good. They don't really have to do anything with him. I think in the right hands, Nappa could be a top 5, top 10 contender. So I don't think they really need to do much with Nappa. The old top tier, Android 16, increased the distance for light attacks. Standing medium has reduced recovery. Crouching heavy, reduced gravity after the attack. Changed the move to make it more viable. Hell Heat, standing unique attack. So his standing S was sped up. Again, it's nothing crazy. He's not going to get back to his old ways of being good. Now this is good. Yamcha. Okay. So Yamcha can now cancel into a standing light, into a Z combo. His 2H can now cancel into a heavy attack, into a Z combo. And then he has reduced knockback on block. Jumping heavy can now cancel into a heavy attack and unique into a Z combo after landing. Increase the opponent's hit stop on hit. Adjusted the hit motion. Okay, Wolfang Fist Whiskers, which I think is... Yeah, I think is that the one where it's just the square Wolfang Fist Light? Can now be performed up to 2 times in one string. Wolfang Fist Tail can be performed up to 2 times in one combo. Wow. See, and now people might use Yamcha's Kamehameha in a combo, because nobody's ever used Yamcha's Kamehameha, like ever. No Yamcha player plays with him to use the Kamehameha. So now, after using Wolfang Fist, you could do Kamehameha to mix up your opponent if they like whiff. Which, again, now Yamcha's okay again. He's actually pretty good. Let's go. Why? They buffed Tien again. They buffed him again. I'm leaving. I'm upset. So they sped up his telekinesis, which already, like other special moves, it can now be performed from normal attacks. So you could do this in a block string pretty much now, which is crazy. Why? Oh, what are these buffs? Adult Gohan, increased distance, sped up the attack startup, increased the active frames of the jumping light, increased the distance move when he does a standing medium. They're giving him the Vegito treatment. They sped up his crouching attack. They made all of his jumping unique attacks have adjusted distance, reduced recovery, and they sped up the attack startup. His jumping S can now be performed as a heavy attack, unique attack, or super attack can now be performed after landing. So after you land from doing this, you... Oh, God. Uppercut. Masenko. Wow. Hold down the button. Now no longer slows down the startup. They just made Gohan really good again. Alright. Now this is something I wanted to see. Hits. The mark of an assassin. Again. So I don't know all the names of these moves. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a fake Dragon Ball fan. But... I'm trying to remember what the Tides of Time are. If that's just when he does the stance, I guess that's okay. So, I guess the mark of an assassin has reduced recovery. They're making hit pretty good. They're just reducing his recovery on a lot of stuff, which is nice. They sped up his heavy. And I don't know what oh, that's his, where he goes behind you and kicks you in the boot. Yeah. Super Saiyan Goku. Okay. Dragon Flash Flash reduced the recovery from... Why? Why? On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give you a 3. They sped up the mid-air version. Adjusted the distance move during the mid-air attack. Oh, they made Big Bang Attack stronger for Vegeta. That move is already busted. That's so annoying. Beerus literally got nothing. Holy shit. They gave him nothing. Goku Black. They're buffing him more again. Instant transmission has reduced recovery. Changed where the character appears. What does that mean? Binding Black Kamehameha. Super Dash can now be performed during the... They made him so you could Super Dash off of a command grab. Super Dash can now be performed due to the Kamehameha. God Slicer. They added invincibility to the jumping attack to the ground version. They're making him crazy. Alright, 21. Reduced recovery. They're reducing her recovery a lot. Super Dash cannot be performed during the later half of the motion of Total Detonation Ball. Sweet Tooth, which is the one where she makes you candy. Increased recovery. Alright. Bardock. Oh, I just wish he got better. I just wish Bardock got better. Increased hit stop on the hit. Increased the blocks. Okay, they made his Rebellion Spear kind of good when they spit it up. That's okay. I'm leaving. Why? I just want you guys to look at how many buffs they gave to Broly. Look at this. These are all buffs. His jumping light attack, they sped it up. His standing medium attack, they adjusted the speed of it. They changed to make it harder to use in strings, so that's okay. That's one nerf. They increased the recovery. Okay. Wait! I'm an idiot. These are all nerfs. They increased recovery for a lot of moves. Let's go. So there's 2. Increase the distance move by Gigantic Claw. Change the move to make it more viable. Change the move to make it harder to use in scrambles. Alright. Changed to make the opponent more viable. Gigantic Strike. Again, I need to see these in action. Vegito. They finally nerfed it. The fucking 5M. Gosh. They increased the recovery. Thank God. They sped up his S, which I guess isn't even that good. It's just like that little sphere. So I guess it's not that bad. They sped up the attack of his crouching S. Spiral heal shot. Increased the damage scaling. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I can't judge anything unless I see it. Wow. Okay, so they made this even harder to punish, or even better to punish, this Goku thing right here. Nothing crazy. Vegeta really didn't get much. Cool. Whoa. Cooler now moves during the standing light attack. He can now speed up. Okay, Cooler he can now super dash during Death Crasher. He can now hit opponent in a sliding knockdown. Okay. I'm gonna have to see that one in action. That's weird. Android 17, any type of follow-up cannot be performed. Increased distance moved during the attack. Again, I don't know. I can't judge this. Okay, Grand Charge, we know that one well. That was the one where he fist pounds you. Shock Tornado. I don't know what that is for Jiren's attack, but the Infinity Rush is the eyes. Nothing crazy. Wow. Okay, so they've reduced recovery for they are buffing the shit out of Videl. Okay, Justice Combination, they reduced the recovery on that. That Moonsault kick can now, special moves and Super Dash can now be performed after this attack. Increase the distance moved during the attack. Adjusted the spawn location of Great Saiyaman when in the corner. Wow, they made Videl really good. That's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Not really good. Obviously, Videl is still not anywhere near being, great, but, you know. GT Goku, you'll never go back to your old ways, buddy, I promise. Unfortunately for you. They adjusted the movement position, they increased the distance in projectile, made his A assist have more block stun, and his ultimate Z changes. So he can do Spirit Bomb now, pretty much, and from that. Janemba, Hellgates, reduced recovery. Why? Sped up the attack startup, adjusted the distance moved during the attack, sped up the attack startup, increased the distance moved during the attack. I'm gonna have to start maining Janemba. This is ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. Gogeta increased the active frames for his... Wow, he got nothing. Multiplex after image super dash cannot be performed during the later part on the whiff. Ultimate... Okay, so he can just do his alternate level 1 on alternate Z change. DBS Broly. Increased attack power after hit. All I'm getting from this right now is that they don't want me to have fun again. They don't like me to have buffs. Oh, wait! I don't give a shit about you, Kefla. I'm sorry. I don't give a shit. Okay. So they... Wait. Okay, this is his DP. This is his DP. They reduced his recovery for his DP. That's great. Godly Strike. Fix an error that would cause a bug and damage dealt by aerial version under certain conditions. Master Roshi. Whoa. Kamehameha. Masterful Leap cannot be performed. Increase the untechable time. Increase the time before the wall bounce. Wise Warrior. He did buffing the shit out of him. Good for him. A special move cannot be performed during that. Okay. This is a lot. Super Baby 2 got a lot too. Standing unique attack. The blast of the second hit will no longer hit a crouching opponent. Increase the hit stop for the returning opponent. For the returning blast. Increased untechable time of the returning blast. Projectile trajectory. So his jumping attack can now be changed with an up input. Revenge Driver. Adjusted blowback during the camera effect. Super Dash cannot be performed during Revenge Final Flash. Parasite Takeover. Reduce the recovery. It's viable. Let's go. Oh, my favorite character in the game. What did they do? Sped up his grounded version startup of Meteor Strike, which was just like the lariat. Crouching his 2H. Distance moved can now be changed with a back input. Knockback can now be changed on block with a back input. Increased knockback on block. Lab coat 21. Jesus Christ. Alright, they've reduced her block stun. Increased the damage scaling on... Okay, that's a buff. They increased that damage scaling. They increased the damage scaling again on that. Reduced the damage and increased the damage scaling. Slowed up the startup for photon swipe. Total detonation ball. They increased recovery. They reduced photon pulses. Okay, this will no longer grab their opponents while they're in hit stun. Okay. Delayed startup of invincibility. Key gauge now scaling now applied to the move. Alright. So that's not... that. I don't know how I feel. Again, this is still really early, so I have to see these in motion. But let me know what you guys think down below about these about this patch. It's coming out tomorrow. I'm gonna make a video about it. Obviously, I'm gonna play the main team tomorrow, and we'll play some teams that you guys think that we should play. Let me know down below what you guys think. And again, my name is Comedy Dak. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, peace.